えあ、well, that was weird. meloncollieflaur です。I was having weird audio issues for some reason. It wasn't working properly. But we're good now. Oh, now I have something that I'm trying to close on my computer. But I don't know how to close. That's upsetting. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello, Yellow Kali. Melon, my Lucio. I hope you're doing well. Everyone knows what today is, right? Watermelon Wednesday. We made it to the middle of the week once again. Just a few more days until the weekend. So be it school or work, keep working hard. I know you got this. Just a few more days. And of course, holidays are coming up in a few weeks as well. For most, I assume. So. おはようございます。こんにちは。こんばんは。私はメロンコリーフラワーです。この配信はスイカゲームだよ。 さあ、行きましょう、メロン。Wow. That was really weird because, like, on my audio interface, like, I have things muted, obviously, before stream and stuff, and I unmuted and nothing was happening, and I was very confused. But apparently, I have, like, a few things tied to each other somehow that I don't know about. So I have to figure that out. That's really weird. Wait, actually. Yeah, that's really weird. I have to look at that later, though. But I hope everyone is doing well. Well, okay. Oh, good. And you, Collie? I'm pretty good, actually. I feel pretty great. I recently watched, what is it called? I think it's called The Amazing Digital Circus or something like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I like the style that they go for. It's definitely very what's the word? It's very chaotic, but then again, it's a circus, so that makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, it's like it's very interesting. I think it's really cool. So, oh yes, some of the other shoe glitchman. I guess so. But yeah, I thought it was really neat. I watched a few episodes of it. It's really, really cool. I can see why people talk about it so much. By the way, episode 7 before it comes out this Friday. Nice. Interesting. What's she doing, Melon? I guess that's the only real, like, news that I have other than it's getting cold where I live. Or colder where I live now. So I need to bundle up and stuff. For the most part. Still thinking of watching MD? What do you mean? Cherry, strawberry. Oh. Strawberry. Like, are you considering watching the show? I guess I could. Maybe. Grape. Pick up on grape. 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 Cherry, strawberry, pick up on persimmon, pick up on strawberry. Okay. Grape. Cherry. Melon. So crazy it has been 2 years since the first episode of The Amazing Digital Circus came out. Did it get popular 2 years ago? I wonder. Because I feel like I didn't hear too many people talking about it until I want to say like a year ago? Maybe. But I'm not sure. Almost immediately, it was a success. Okay. Oh well. People have been figuring out how to be super successful with things. And again, I'm not sure if the focus is how can we get popular. I think it's more like, you know, having a solid foundation. And then people actually flock to it. Because you never really know if a show is going to be a flop or not. But it's pretty good, so. It's not what I expected, but I don't like it any less, so. Now with episode 8 set for March and 9 in the summer and the end of the show is near. Wait, do you keep tabs on when the episodes come out? Somehow? Are you an intern? Is there something I'm learning that I don't know? What's happening right now? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Maybe. Well, I have my answer. Because the face is there. So now I know. Because old habits die hard. Strawberry, cherry, decapone, grape. Strawberry, 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 grape, cherry, grape, decapone, grape, strawberry, grape, decapone, cherry, strawberry, persimmon, cherry, grape, grape, decapone. Oh, cherry. Oh, I see. Haha, 1870. 1870. 70. I'm just a chill guy that watches the popular stream of meloncollieflaur. Ah, I see. I see. If only some of these things were true. But I do appreciate it. Even if you are an intern. Interns make money too sometimes, I guess. Or at least I hope so. Ah. Oh. I wonder. Let me see. But in all seriousness, glitched themselves as well as Gooseworks, the show's creator, said on the glitch direct when the episodes will come out. Oh, I see. Naruhodo Melon. I guess I never expected anyone to go like. And now with episode 8 set for March and 9 in the summer at the end of the show, it's like really weird that I don't think I know anyone who like keeps up like that. So I was like very confused. I was like, wait, that's not normal, right? I'm like, wait. and then in 2 months this is going to happen, and then on the 3rd we'll have this, and then there's a conference at this time, and then 2 more shows are planned to start their pilots in about 2 more months, and then and it's like, huh? Wait, what? Wait. No, I'm just a casual. The whole show is also based on the book called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Ah, I see. Interesting. I guess I'm just someone who doesn't necessarily do like a whole lot of research. I don't I guess I don't like whenever I find out about a show or something, you know, it's like, oh, such and such made this game. But then I look and I'm like, okay, well, what other games did they make? Sure, but like, then it's like, oh, okay, I guess I could check out this series maybe and see what they did. Or, something like that. But I guess I know some like some things, like how certain games were based off of, I think there were 2 games that I know of where like they were based on books, I think, or something like that. But other than that, like, I don't know. My knowledge is very limited, I guess. What is that control? I'm just messing with things on my interface right now and trying to see what's going on. Okay, I think I figured that out, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Which is why you travel to expand it. Are you a huge traveler, Milo? I mean, yes, I did travel to expand it, yes. But on that note, are you a huge traveler? No. Okay. No! So those 2. I gotta oh! Okay. Yeah, I gotta mess with that. That's interesting, okay. Don't mind me. Decapon. And stuff. Strawberry, decapon. Grape. Strawberry. Persimmon. Oh. Melon. Now, before I say anything, calling someone a traveler means something way different in Ireland. Well, that's upsetting. It's upsetting that, the simple word has to turn into a bad one or slander. How am I supposed to learn if everyone's turning all the words into bad ones? What do I do? Oh. Cherry. Strawberry. Persimmon. Cherry. Decapon. Cherry. Not an insult. There's more of a group of people that travel around, but people make it sound bad. Well, that's just rude. Let people just travel. Don't turn it into something bad. That's really weird. Why? Traveling is a thing, so why turn it into something worse than what it is? Or at least use a different term if that's going to be the case, because then you're just ruining the word travel. What the heck? What's happening? Oh, yes, I travel. Ah, yes, indeed. Ah, yes, you do travel. I know you do. I see, I see. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, don't mind me. It just means something different in Ireland, that's all. Mostly phased out by now. So it's archaic then. Huh. That's so weird. I don't... Language is so weird. Communication is so odd. The things that words turn into later. I don't understand. Strawberry, grape, cherry, strawberry. It makes for interesting conversation. It's just really odd. I don't understand. Cherry, grape. Huh, grape. Strawberry. So I want to ask, what are your thoughts on the characters in TADC? Wait, but you never answered my question. I think they're cute though. I'll answer your question. Echelon. Persimmon. Cherry. Strawberry. Grape. 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 Which one do you travel? Strawberry. Strawberry. Grape. Persimmon. Persimmon. Strawberry. Echelon. Echelon. Strawberry. Grape. Grape. Echelon. Nice. Okay. Cherry. Nope. Okay. I see, I see. Oh. Echelon. Oh. Very interesting. Oh. Oh. But yeah, no, the characters are really cool. I like the distinct personalities of them all. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. But I do like, I guess I like how real things get. I like being able to watch something that can somewhat deal with realistic, like, emotional things, because I feel like sometimes people have a huge disconnect with emotions in general. So being able to watch something that can actually tug at one's heartstrings is actually really nice. And that these situations are legitimately, you know, they actually do, like, tug at your heartstrings because of how strong they are. Sometimes. So. But of course, depending on episode and whatnot. A lot of the characters are definitely relatable. Exactly. That's what it is. Relatability. It's just that I feel like people have mostly lost their sense of, like, emotion or empathy, sympathy, and stuff like that. I feel like people have more of a mentality nowadays of, if something happens to you, it didn't happen to me, therefore it doesn't matter, or something like that. Or, you know, I get mine, you get yours, or something like that. Or, why are you being positive when everyone is being negative? That's really weird. Or people are surprised when people are super positive and stuff. That's something I've noticed lately for some weird reason. So it feels unorthodox, I guess, for people to be nice, because it feels odd. So if, like, for example, if people are, like, nice in a chat where people are usually rowdy and disruptive, then it's gonna feel out of the ordinary, and the streamer probably won't take it seriously because they're so used to the quote-unquote insults and stuff. Jealousy can also be a factor. Yeah, it seems like it. Ah, Bob. On Melon. Hope you're doing well. Hello. It's just weird because, like, you know that, like, things are really weird all over the world and stuff. But, like, there's nothing wrong with being happy, I don't think. Right? I don't think there's anything. I feel like there's a caveat. It's like, this is something that makes you happy, but how would you look if someone found out that you liked this, right? I think that's what's happening too. There's a lot of judgmental stuff happening, I think. But everyone, I guess, can relate to negativity and misery before they can relate to, like, a good thing happening in their life or something like that. Which I think is really weird. Or that people will get more annoyed with people who are happy than with people who are, I guess, not happy. Because that could be a jealousy factor too. It could be the, oh, why am I not happy like them? What's making them so happy? Why can't I be that happy? This is annoying me. I can't relate to this. Or something like that, maybe. Honestly, like, your weird side. Honestly, like, your weird side show, because of you keep it locked. You'll find out all the time you missed out without it. Yeah, can't have, yeah, Detroit become human or something. So yeah, it's weird. Isn't it weird? I mean, I know I'm weird, but am I weird for thinking that it's weird? Like, I don't know. Also, give me 1 second. Let me check something right quick. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really funny. Okay. A double weird? That's just normal. Yeah, they cancel out, right? And become normal. Off topic, but I'm fighting for my life eating spicy chicken. Spicy chicken? Oh, is it like Asian spicy chicken or something? Not true, Milo. A negative times a negative is a positive. That is how math works, though. Okay. Let's see. Strawberry. Wait. Spicy chicken sounds nice, though. Honestly. Spice is actually really nice. So, my take on spice is that, especially if it's like spicy Cajun spice, like hot spice, I think the spice is great as long as it has flavor. If the spice is just hot for the sake of being hot, and there's like no real taste, then I feel like it's a waste of spice. It's just, okay, how much hotter can I make it without having a flavor at all? But if it actually has like a flavor to it, a nice flavor to it, then I think it's great. But yeah. Hot take with spicy honey chicken is peak. That's not a hot take, I don't think. I think spicy honey chicken honestly sounds great too. Kind of crave that now, but I don't know where I would get such a thing. That does sound nice though. No, but yeah, I do like spicy foods and stuff sometimes. And it's really funny how levels of spice differ between people. I like the mildest of spice, or if you tell someone that it's spicy, then they will react as if it's spicy, even if it's literally mild sauce. You can tell that it's a trick of the mind, because you expect it to be hot, so then you act as if it is, right? Spicy is good, but not when it burns your taste buds for like a day. Exactly. It's just the breading outside. It might be Asian. I got it from an Asian marketplace. Oh, okay. So the inside isn't spicy, but the breading is interesting. I see. People who say ketchup or mayo is spicy. Is there a spicy ketchup? There is spicy mayo. But I don't know about spicy ketchup. I'm not sure. And of course, once again, with the varying degrees of like spice and depending on who you are, apparently depending on where you live or how you were born and stuff, means that you tolerate you have a higher tolerance for spice, I guess. And stuff like that too, I think. So oh, grape, strawberry, decopon, cherry, strawberry, cherry, grape. But then again, people like to do challenges, so it's like, I'm gonna go find the spiciest thing in the world and try it live on stream or something. And then they have to go to the hospital because they didn't realize what they were in for. Or they had to get their stomach pumped or something because they were too ambitious or something. They did it for the views, for the clicks and stuff. But if that's what it means to be like a big time like content creator, I think I'm fine staying small. Honestly. I don't find it very comical for someone to be like suffering from like super hot sauce and having to go to the hospital for it. One chip challenge, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, people were doing that, weren't they? 1694. 1694. But then people were going crazy with the cinnamon one too, which I know cinnamon is a spice, but I don't really consider cinnamon to be spicy. Obviously that wasn't the whole point of that challenge, but still. And they always have the gallon of milk at the ready. I need to go back and watch some of those older videos to see what the actual one chip challenge actually entailed. I guess it's just one chip and you just dump a lot of hot sauce or something on it maybe. Which would make a lot of sense, but it's like... Or it's because you can only handle one chip as well. I guess. I can barely handle cinnamon, not from the spice, but because it makes me super nauseous. Oh, I see. I've never heard of that before. Is it because of like the sweetness maybe? I've never heard of that before. Unfortunately, I remember one clip, someone rubbed their eyes from the tears, which just made things worse. Oh no. It's kind of interesting. So, there's a time owner had gotten like spicy chips or something like that out of a bag. And what happened was that, you know how sometimes when people will take like a small bag and they tilt it back so that, you know, instead of reaching into the bag, they just want to tilt it back so it just all goes into their mouth and stuff like that. There was a time where owner had ended up doing that with like a bag of spicy chips too. Two things kept them from suffering though. Well, for one, they were wearing glasses. But I did watch like a chip hit the glasses. But just in case, what they did was they threw the bag, got up immediately, and went to like wash their hands and take off their glasses and stuff like that, just to make sure that it didn't actually get into their eyes. It was like watching a quick time event basically. But nothing bad happened. Interestingly enough. I have no idea. I think it's probably the flavor. But yeah, I can't have cinnamon rolls or French toast. Oh no! I haven't had cinnamon rolls in a while. I had French toast. Maybe a few months ago, but not cinnamon rolls. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, spices are interesting. And challenges are interesting too. Videos are entertainment. But sometimes a video can just be interesting or cool. It doesn't have to be putting your life at stake, does it? Or maybe it does, because those are probably the ones that get the most views, right? Which means that's what people want to see, I think. Right? Bro, for real had an XO up left O quick time event. Yeah. It was very interesting actually. It was really, really interesting. So yeah, having the reflexes, or just knowing, being able to think, oh, well, this is spicy. So yeah, the water bucket challenge was actually, is that the ice bucket one? Because I think it was pretty cool. Well, it was definitely cool, right? It was definitely an ice bucket, so it was definitely cool. But I hate the cold though. Would I float to the top of the bucket? Sure. Would I like the cold? No. Unfortunately. Summer melon is summer. I guess technically fall melon, I guess? Still closer to heat. Or warmth, I guess. As grass types do. Grass types have too many weaknesses though. I don't even know if I have a secondary type. That's the funny part. Fairy? I guess fairy fits. Maybe? Yeah, I could see it. Because I'm not a huge fan of toxicity, so I guess fairy does kind of work. But that also means I'm weak to like steal things, I guess. Which I don't know if I can attest to, I guess. I don't know. You know, I'm suffering and mom is like, eat another. That's interesting that your mom is like that. But can whoop dragons. Oh, true. I don't know if I could whoop dragons though. Oh. Hickory Havoc. On Melon. Hello. Fruit type. Fruit type. Fruit type Pokemon. I'm sure there is a game. Well, not I'm sure there is a game, but I know there's a game called Pokemon Too Many Types. I can only assume that fruit type is a type in that, maybe. So, yeah. Grape, strawberry, grape, theory. But that's interesting that, like, your mom is like, eat another. So the mom is like making the child suffer, which I don't think I would have expected. Usually kids are trying to prank their parents. I didn't expect the parents to be pranking their kids. At least not in this case. That's really funny. Or I guess it's probably like, tough love pranking, I guess. I'm not sure. Ah. Going in for the 6th and final one. Wish me luck. Okay. Don't get sick, please. Be mindful of your well-being. Also, hello, how's the SUIKA? It's okay. It's something I do every week, so. And then we just basically talk about whatever that actually gets me talking for a while. If I can relate or if it's something that I can think about for a long period of time. But yeah. Actually, now that I think of it, still no news on SUIKA Planet. That's so weird. Did they just, like, announce it and then pull it? What could possibly be in the development for something called SUIKA Planet? And how much better would it be the SUIKA game? Wow. That's very interesting. Huh. It's not pulled, just announced for winter and a TVA date. Oh, it's a whole, like... Oh, for winter. Okay. Interesting. Well, I wonder what they're trying to add or do. Very interesting. I think there's actually a Pokemon fan game with fruit types. Really? I never heard of it. I definitely don't doubt it, but I've never heard of that. So possibly late December or January? Oh. Yeah, maybe... I guess maybe January then. A lot of announced games are set for like 2026. But I don't know. 1885 1885 I emerged victorious. I'm glad. Omedeto. Hello everyone. Tissio Spook, the Tissio Man. Con Melon, I hope you're doing well. Hehe. Okay. Hi y'all. Sick? 102 fever that sometimes go to 103. Please take care of yourself. Please make sure that you can keep that fever down. Make sure you take the necessary precautions to make sure that you recover quickly. Wadaiji ni. Get well soon, please. That's scary. Yeah, hope you feel better. Yeah, fevers are really scary, especially considering that I don't really understand how they happen. Talked to a friend who was a nurse, and she began to flip out a bit because once you start reaching 104, that's when you have to go to the hospital. Yeah, well, I would have thought that 103, 104 would be pretty dangerous. You should go to the hospital so that you can get seen. 103, 104F is really high. So please go to the hospital. Oh, cherry hop. The worst is when you start shivering. Yeah. Being like having to bundle yourself in a bunch of coats even though you know that it's not even cold. And you have like a fever of 104. I am still a firm believer that people get sick more during colder seasons than warmer or hotter seasons. But I want to know why. Why do people get sick more during those seasons? Because I've heard that like bacteria and stuff don't even grow in colder temperatures either. And apparently they mutate like in heat or something like that, I think. So you would think people would get sick more during like the hotter seasons. It's still like an extremity change, I think. Grape. Grape. Strawberry, grape. Grape. Oh. Strawberry, pickle plum, cherry, grape, pickle plum, strawberry, grape. Oh, nice. The sniffles do be like that, yeah. It's so weird. I know that colder air is thinner, and it feels like it's harder to breathe. Like climbing a mountain and the air getting thinner. Nice. Okay, strawberry, decapon. Nice. Melon. Alright, so grape. And cherry. Strawberry. And grape. Cherry. Decapon. Strawberry. Decapon. Strawberry. Decapon. Strawberry. Cherry. Oh. Persimmon. Strawberry. Any plans for Christmas? What am I going to do, actually? Maybe I should try something. Maybe I should attempt to make a video or something. Because I never make videos anymore. I need to try something. I should at least try to become relevant. I guess. I should think of something. I'm not sure. It's definitely a mindset that I need to get into. Because holidays are a fantastic time for people to actually release something. And it does bring more attention to you as well. Because it's an occasion. I more so mean plans for yourself or maybe with owner or friends. Well, probably just a cozy time with family and owner and stuff, honestly. At least that's how it was with November as well. Huh. Also, I kind of realized that for those of you in the States, have you guys noticed that Christmas food tends to be close to the same as like Thanksgiving food? 1621. I do remember one person made a punch out video for Boxing Day. That's hilarious and that's really funny. I like that. That's creative and funny because of a pun. I like that a lot, actually. The first time I heard about Boxing Day when I was younger, I was definitely confused until someone explained it to me. But yeah, actually like tying that to like Punch Out is really funny. Punch Out is definitely a series that hasn't really gotten looked at in recent years. The UK is a funny country. Well, yeah, I guess so. I think each country has its quirks. That's the culture. Culture is fun to learn about. Or at least I think so. I think it's fun to... It's like... Oh, we do this on the daily. What? You mean you guys don't do this? Is this just a UK thing? Is this just an Irish thing? I thought this was something that everyone did, since it's like daily routine for them. I think it's kind of cool. Boxing Day over here is just called St. Stephen's Day. Really? I've never heard of that before. See? I'm learning new things. I like that though. St. Stephen's Day. So from St. Nicholas Day to St. Stephen's Day, got it. I get it. Interesting. Cherry, Dekopon, Sakura Sambo, Budo, Dekopon, Ichigo, Sakura Sambo, Kaji. Okay. Melon, do you have a favorite pie or favorite type of cake? I used to like key lime pie. I don't know if I like it as much as I used to. I like lemon meringue pie. Pumpkin pie is great. Sweet potato pie is great too. That's more of an acquired taste probably. But I am, you know, of the farm and whatnot. Or of the countryside rather. I'm a red velvet guy and cheesecake. I like red velvet cake, but I'm not a huge fan of walnuts. If there were more like red velvet cakes that were made without walnuts, I would eat them. Or at least the ones that I grew up with or I've had usually have walnuts. There were people that used to make what were called red velvet cookies. And they were really, really nice. I really like that a lot. I've never had a red velvet cake with walnuts. Okay. Well then, I think that I live in a very, very particular area. On the map that no one will ever find. Yeah, legitimately though, every time I've had red velvet cake, they always had walnuts in them. You're getting punked? I'm not getting punked. That's just the way that they prepared it, I guess. I tend to like most of my sweets with like without seeds and stuff. Unless they're like candy bars. And yes, before you ask, yes, I can consume chocolate because I'm more melon than dog. But like, I do prefer like something that's crunchy within chocolate bars. Instead of straight milk chocolate, I think. Coconut pies are okay. I think I don't know. Which one do I like more, coconut pie or coconut cake? Because they're prepared differently and they look differently too. Or they look different too. So I think I like one over the other. Maybe I like the icing of coconut cake more, and I like the overall pie more, I think. I got something. I'm gonna type something in chat. I usually don't do this. Spell out in the best way that you can how you would pronounce this. Because that will determine where you live. No, not really. But like, this is pronounced so differently in so many different places. For some reason. It's become like a regional pronunciation, I guess. Pecan. Pecan. I learned... I say pecan, but I've heard pecan. See, everyone so far has said it differently in chat. Isn't that interesting? It's such an interesting, like, word, huh? I've learned that no matter what, if you've had the ice cream is usually pronounced butter pecan. That's usually unanimous. But as far as the nut itself, people will either say pecan, pecan, pecan. It's like different always. It's very interesting. That's a good conversation starter. Or maybe a bad conversation starter where you live. Like, what? Why do you say it like that? That's weird. I can't be friends with you. You say it like that? Why you say it like pecan when it's pecan? Why you say it like pecan when it's pecan? Or something like that, I guess. But no, it's definitely an interesting one. Why is there a YouTuber named Pecan? I'm sure there are plenty. There might even be VTubers named with the name Pecan in their name. Maybe their name is Butter Pecan. I like the flavor as well. That is always a good word though to have a conversation about. Am I weird for pecan? No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone is weird for any of them, since everyone pronounces it differently. That's the funny thing about it. There are some where I'm like, immediate sin, like saying pizza with a K, pizza. I've never heard pizza before. That's new to me, pizza. Pecan? Pecan? I guess the funniest one would be like pecan, but I don't think anyone says pecan, so. Pelican? Yeah. Pecan the pelican? Pelican pecan? Pelican? Afrikaans? Pecan, yeah. Pecan. Or pecan. Like the duck. New VTuber, Pecan Pelican. Or Pelican Pecan. It kind of rolls off the tongue, you know? Pelican Pecan, Pelican Pecan. Or, no, actually, I guess Pecan Pelican does work. Or Pelican Pecan works, right? So I guess it just depends at that point, right? That's very interesting. Sounds very cartoony, very mascot-like, right? New VTuber just dropped. Wonder who will grab it first. I would be curious to see the design. Yeah, peak and peek on. Peek seal. Because if I can be like a melancholy flower, then I kind of wonder what a design for like how a pecan pelican would be designed. I've seen like an eclair squirrel before, like VTuber. So it looks kind of cool actually. I like how creative people can get with designs and stuff for their characters. Time to rebrand and redebut. Oh, are you a VTuber? Hickory Havoc. Rebrand and redebut. I mean, I guess. Do you fit the pelican vibe? I'd feel like the pecan pelican would be looking like Pelipper. Yeah, Pelipper or the one from like Animal Crossing, I guess. Mayhaps not on YouTube though. Oh, crap! I just realized I gotta draw this since artist draw. Are you gonna draw a pecan pelican? Big old bird can summon a rainstorm. Yeah. Yes, Lamel. Okay. Bob, maybe you should become like a VTuber artist. Become a VTuber mama, as they say in the business. People make like adoptables and stuff all the time. I don't see why not go for it. Especially if you're continuing to hone your skills and stuff. That'd be cool. Yeah. Also, Nero got a 3D model. I heard about that actually. I kind of wonder like what made Vettel decide to do that. I'd have to learn rigging, but I hear it pays super well. I'll look into it. I mean, if you want to be the mama and the papa, then sure. It'll definitely help out in the end. And if it doesn't, you can always do one for yourself. Beetle daughter at this point, yeah. Oh, it does like thousands of dollars. New path, mama. New path, mama. Yeah. Mama path unlocked. That's really funny. Yeah, I don't think VTubers are going anywhere anytime soon. There are new VTubers. It's like with people in the world. There are new VTubers being born like every day. Like every day. So whether it's PNG, Live 2D, 3D, reactive. There's so many. Anyone can just, you know, vibe. Have a whole debut. Have a whole aesthetic. All the lore, you know. Be interesting, be funny, comfortable to hang around in. Hang out in? Hang around in. I think is what I meant to say. Maybe they'll become your new Oshi. Who knows? You never really know. Now that is what being happy is all about. Finding that streamer that you can go to that feels like it can make you happy. They can make you happy or make you feel better for the day. And stuff like that. Wah. Pickle pen. There's this cool VTuber I saw a while back that had flight pad and was button mashing on their model. Oh, do you mean... Oh, Melon. Do you mean like they were controlling their model with the controller, or that their model had a controller that was linked to it too? Because that's interesting. I like how creative people get. Cherry. Nice. Cherry. Not strong enough. Okay. Strawberry. Persimmon. Cherry, strawberry. Strawberry. There's so much going on. Okay. Their model had a controller pad that they had a button to make their model button mash. Oh, okay. Was it like 3D or like clay or sock puppet or something like that? Huh. Cherry, Ecopon. Oh, 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 oh. Oh well. しょうがないメロン。I want to say it was 2.5D-ish because the joystick was moving directionally, but it didn't seem fully 3D. Oh, okay. Ah! 1694. 1694. This was pretty fun today. And sorry for me clearing my throat so much today as well. I don't think I'm coming down with anything or anything like that. But you know, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I can find some time to actually stream this week, because I know that like this is like the only thing I do. So I'm trying to figure out if I can get some time within the week, so it's not just, you know, Watermelon Wednesday. I know people like to do the whole New Year, New Me thing. Maybe I will stream more in January or next year. Who knows? I'd like to. I'm not entirely sure. It's up to you after all. That's true. But who's actually going to go to a channel and go, oh, hey, this model's really cool. What did I stream? And it's literally just this. Unless it's just something that they turn on each Wednesday and then they move to a different channel. I guess technically I'm doing what a channel would do on television. Broadcasting the thing that it's advertising in this case, I guess. And it's just SUIKA game, I guess. Today's stream was very fun. Glad I caught it. I'm glad. I appreciate it. Yokatta Melon. But yes, everyone, always stay tuned for Watermelon Wednesdays each Wednesday. At varying times, because I'm very inconsistent. But yeah, this was very fun. It was amazing as usual. I'm glad. I really appreciate it. Well, as always, I'm meloncollieflaur, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye. おつめろん。